A gamble for Sony and the PlayStation 4 that simply didn't pay off for them. A shockwave sent through the industry that will undoubtedly ruin the way that games are made going forward. God of War is, simply put, the worst gaming experience that has ever been presented to the world, and it is a pathetic attempt at revitalizing the single-player experience that has been in tatters for years. The effects of this steaming pile of crap are already noticeable because the biggest titles in the world are ditching their campaigns as a response, and it's just sad.
Here we go!
No, you fucking cuck!
Peggy 18.
Okay, so obviously that was a joke, because God of War is absolutely dominating in sales and positive reviews. Gotcha. Seriously, it'll most likely be Game of the Year for a game that's been released exclusively on a console whose base system is 5 years old. It looks incredible.
Yes.
So no, all signs point to God of War not sucking. But hey, we'll have to wait for Shibby's review to really find out how the game is. So instead, let's talk about the very real issue of single-player campaigns vanishing from huge titles.
Yeah, I mean, to talk about the God of War thing, it wouldn't be T.U.G.S without a little clickbait, and recently all of our titles and thumbnails have been too accurate for a news show that's supposed to satirize gaming news. But yeah, it's true that one major title is doing away with its single-player campaign, and we talked about it a bit on News Dump and our live stream with Spool, so let's just bring you up to speed here really quick with the facts about Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and its current roadmap. Oh, and by facts, of course, we're referring to all of the rumors that are coming out of this game as we lead up to the release of its first trailer in May, and also the vast amount of information and confirmations that will most likely come out of E3 in a few weeks.
It's coming up. So all this info slowly leaked out over a few days last week thanks to sites like Charlie Intel. But now that it's all out there, other mainstream sites have streamlined what is allegedly going on behind the scenes. And even though a spokesperson for Activision stated that, quote, "we don't comment on rumor and speculation," according to Polygon, quote, "the sources who asked for anonymity said that as Black Ops 4's release date approached, it became evident that development on the single-player campaign wouldn't be completed. One source said Treyarch has since focused Black Ops 4 development on expanding multiplayer and the series' popular Zombies mode. The source described an emphasis on cooperative modes as a potential stand-in for the typical single-player campaign experience."
Bad.
Sad.
One of the
Not
modes.
rad.
One of the modes that they're apparently adding to the game, which should come as no surprise to anyone, is a Battle Royale mode. Are you excited yet?
Yes!
Can it beat Radical Heights?
No.
Now, according to Charlie Intel, earlier in March, an analyst suggested in a report that Activision plans to bring Battle Royale to Call of Duty at some point, saying Activision is fully aware of the popularity of Battle Royale modes. Rumors continue and say that they most likely won't be able to hit that magic 100-player number in their lobbies. That's pretty much standard these days for these modes. They might not hit it. But as an outsider looking in, it's at least interesting to see what they'll come up with. Now, having said that, neither of us are interested in Black Ops 4 because aside from the changes in what makes a Call of Duty game an actual Call of Duty game, it looks like they're going back to what killed the series for us in the first place. Futuristic warfare with jetpacks and perks that we can't even wrap our heads around when playing a game that paved the way for first-person combat shooters that were based somewhat in reality. Boo!
This duty smells. One thing in particular that stands out about their proposed Battle Royale mode is that the Nintendo Switch might actually have its first Call of Duty release, but that it will hit the Switch with only the Battle Royale mode made available.
Yeah.
Game Rant summed it up like this. Coming from an anonymous source that claims Call of Duty Black Ops 4 will not only be getting a Battle Royale mode, which has been rumored before, but also that it will come to the Switch. From the sounds of it, this mode may be coming to Nintendo's newest console as a standalone release. On other platforms, the Battle Royale mode may be bundled with copies of Black Ops 4. So,
Yeah.
if anything works out for this release as a whole, it might be the fact that it could be the first Battle Royale mode to make it to the latest Nintendo console. Unless, of course, Fortnite beats them to it, which is entirely possible. It's on a fucking phone already.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, it will most likely happen before October.
Yeah.
You know.
Or it'll happen
they're trying to do it.
like the day before Black Ops 4, just to push the knife in even further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game runs on cell phones, for fuck's sakes. Like I said, it can't be that hard for them to make it available on the Switch.
Release it already. But enough about Call of Duty. We don't really care, and neither should you. The T.U.G.S stance on the Call of Duty series has always been do noi buy. aside from, last year's gamble on bringing the game back to its World War roots. But let's move into some drama instead, because gamers love drama, and the best kind of drama comes from developers who are pissed at gamers instead of the other way around. The other way around happens far too much.
Yeah.
It's time for the devs to fight back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about how Ready Player One is suing Shibby
No.
in court. No, it's not. This week we have a story about a game called Everspace, which is described as a space combat game in which the player progresses through a number of sectors with increasing difficulty. The player is given the ability to craft and upgrade various systems of their ship, including weapons, maneuverability, and shielding. An overarching storyline is revealed as the player reaches certain points in a run for the first time.
Okay. The devs behind Everspace, Rockfish Games, they were looking for a little promotion for their title. And they did what companies like this normally do in this situation. They found an agency who represents gaming talent online, whether they're YouTubers or Twitch streamers, and they contract those gamers to play their game so that their audience can see it and maybe become interested enough in the game to play it themselves. Well, sometimes that backfires, and it certainly did with Everspace because one of the developers for Rockfish, named Michael Shade, had some pretty brutal truths about these kinds of integrations and harsh words for the gamers that they picked to play their game.
Would you say that he was throwing shade?
I'm Michael Shade, and I'm gonna say some not nice things about you.
Hey, we gotta roast these gamers. Who do we call? Michael Shade.
Michael Shade.
Here's what he had to say while speaking at a developers conference recently after mentioning that they had paid up to 5,000 euros per hour for someone to play their game.
Hey, that's what I get paid.
Do you?
No.
I want some of that Shibby money. Anyways, here's what he had to say. Those guys are really serious about this, but the worst thing that can happen is somebody with a lot of followers is just shit at playing the game. We had that. Actually, it was an influencer we'd paid for. So the reporting from VG247 indicated that based on his reporting, out of the 20 gamers that they'd paid to play their game, only 3 or 5 of them have worked out. The dev continued, and you're all gonna love this. This is another quote from the dev. The rest was okay or a disaster. Streamers are way more expensive. The most expensive stream, we paid 5,000 euros per hour, and we had to book him for 2 hours. Actually, his opening line was, I have to stop playing Destiny 2 now because I'm on a sponsored stream to play a space game, and I don't like space games. And he played like a complete moron. A fucking moron. End quote. Yikes.
To be fair, he sort of admits that they, should have kept a closer eye on who was going to be doing the promotion. Yes. And that companies can't always rely on an agency whose main goal is to throw big numbers around and make money for their clients. Yes. Which makes total sense. And it just boils down to either laziness or simply not having the time to vet each and every sponsorship they do. On the other hand, maybe knowing too much about the people playing your game is a bad thing because the makers of Guild Wars 2 just got caught using spyware on their customers under the guise of catching cheaters. Whoops!
They got you. And now, sure, it's a good thing that they've now banned over 1,500 cheaters from their game because of these findings, but it's at the very least unsettling that a major game would use spyware to scan its users' computers for certain programs, which could, in many cases, be ripe for abuse. In an article on Motherboard, which is Vice's tech news site, they reported that, quote, according to Fabian Wosar, a security researcher and one of the Guild Wars 2 players banned, ArenaNet was able to spot the alleged cheaters thanks to what essentially amounts to spyware. In a Reddit post, Wosar explained that he reverse-engineered Guild Wars 2 updates over the last few weeks and said that a March 6th update included a program that surreptitiously scanned the player's computer looking for other apps and processes that could be used to cheat in the game.
He further elaborated in his Reddit post saying this: Arena decided it was okay to just snoop around in the processes I was running and decided it found something it didn't like. Problem is, just because you have a process running that could potentially be used to cheat in your game doesn't mean it is used to cheat in your game. Based on the data Arena gathered on my system, Arena doesn't know whether I cheated in their game either. All they do know is that I had processes running that could be used for cheating.
I don't know, sounds like a cheater to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like something a cheater would say.
Show us the emails.
Yeah.
For their part, ArenaNet released a public statement of their own saying, 1,516 accounts were suspended because we detected that the accounts were running Guild Wars 2 at the same time as one or more of the following programs over a significant number of hours during a multi-week period earlier this year. We targeted programs that allow players to cheat and gain unfair gameplay advantages, even if those programs have other, more benign uses.
Good.
Whoa.
They're coming after your hentai folder, I guarantee it.
This guy looks at hentai. Hey!
Ban him!
Sell him skins.
Yeah, he wants some hentai skins in Guild Wars. Guild Wars is a hentai weeaboo game, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, while it's good that they're making an effort to ban cheaters and create a level playing field for their users, it's unsettling to think that while playing a game you enjoy, you might fall victim to a malware attack which allows a major company to find out exactly what you have on your personal computer. Clean it up, guys. But listen, we know someone. We got him in our back pocket, although we can't pay his fee of $2,000 an hour or whatever.
5,000 euro.
There you go. We know someone who would never cheat.
He's a cheater hunter.
Yes. He's a gamer who stands tall, literally, as a beacon of hope for the gaming community. And not only that, he's gonna be a father.
What?
Yeah.
First of all, congrats, Shibby, on bringing a child into this hellscape.
A real baby, not like a Tamagotchi or some shit?
It's gonna be a real baby.
Oh my god.
And it's even more exciting to know that Shibby will be having a girl gamer.
Ah!
Oh boy.
She's gonna come out with blue hair,
Yeah. Daddy, I wanna play
big
on
old
Twitch.
thick rimmed glasses.
You will not do IRL on Twitch. Not in my house.
No.
Anyway, since Shibby is having a child, I guess he thought it'd be fitting to give a review to a toy for children this week, instead of the biggest gaming release of the year. We'll let this one slide for now, but Shibby owes us, and you, a God of War review as soon as possible.
Tugs boys and Tugs girls, this week I'm reviewing what thousands, if not at least less than 1 million people have been saying is the greatest success of the year. A product that transcends both video game and reality from a legendary Japanese publisher. I was gonna say producer, what's publisher? This is something you want to share with your boy because of all the touching moments as you work together on various tasks that come your way.
How does this have anything to do with hentai?
I had my doubts, viewer, but this product is not going to be Game of the Year. And it's definitely the biggest waste of money of all time. Of course, I'm talking about Nintendo's Labo. Keep moving, Kratos, because Nintendo has done it again. Literally giving up on quality exclusives, trying to sell you some goddamn cardboard cutouts. That's right, viewer. Nintendo not only has given up on making video games in 2018, but put the responsibility on children with the Toy Con Garage software. Really, Nintendo? Child labor to make your cardboard cutout video games now? Surely, you make your software so simple in order to trick them into giving you their good ideas and code to steal it because it's on your hardware. I knew it! A new low for Nintendo, now that should be criminal. Nintendo's Labo slogan is literally make, play, discover. Have these children make the games. Quality assurance test them via play, and then you, Nintendo, discover their workings and steal them. Sad. That isn't even the worst part, viewer. Where do you think Nintendo's getting all this cardboard from? Jeff Bezos? No. We, the consumers, are literally buying broken down Wii U cardboard boxes that are resold as this Labo garbage. I, for one, vowed to never support the Wii U, and now I've been tricked into doing so. But Shibby, shut your future parenting drunken giraffe looking G-Fueled ass up because this cardboard has to be so affordable, right? I mean, whenever I buy a product from Amazon, they give me this shit for free, and I just toss it out. Tell me, Shibby, it's reasonably priced, right? Wrong, viewer. The cheapest kit is $70 plus shipping. That's AAA money. That's $70 more than I've ever spent on Fortnite. And I don't even get me started about the $80 robot kit that doesn't even fit me because I'm too damn lanky. Ugh. I know I'll never let my future child touch one of these sweatshop labor cardboard labos and have her play Roblox instead. It's too unconventional and I hate paper cuts. I am forced to give Nintendo Labo 0 out of 10 toy cons.
Okay, listen, I won't badmouth Shibby this time because it's undeniable that one day his precious little daughter will be mocked relentlessly in high school for having a 10-foot tall mumble-mouthed dad with a shiny forehead who makes fun of video games for a living. Okay, crap, I kind of did just badmouth Shibby on accident.
Just a bit.
Wow.
Alright, well, Shibby sucks at reviewing things, so let's see what people on Amazon think about a previous Black Ops title instead. And maybe we'll gain some insight as to why the people behind Black Ops are just doing away with the campaign entirely. This review for Black Ops 3 comes from Rebill, who titled their review, Horrible, Boring. Here's what Rebill had to say.
I only play the campaign in Call of Duty games. I played about an hour and I was completely bored. Then I got to a part where it looked like you have a base camp and go out and do missions and come back and you can change your outfit and stuff like that. Not into that at all. I just like to be entertained with these games and not have to think or care about that kind of stuff. I don't care about changing my outfit or whatever else you can customize. The missions were very boring and featured waves of enemies and robots coming at you, seemingly to add time to the campaign gameplay. And the story? Pfft, COD has never had a good story, but this was beyond horrible. This game is not on par with Black Ops 1 and 2. I've got it listed on eBay. 1 star.
Wonder if they sold it.
Probably. Suckers.
Anyways, follow us on Twitch. I'm twitch.tv/itsRickyFTW.
Elliot ETC.
What are you playing right now? Oh, you're still doing Witcher.
Yeah.
I just finished Far Cry. I don't know what to do next. Fractured Asshole came out on the Switch. Should I do it?
It's a good game.
I feel like it might be awkward on a flight.
Nah.
Is there some nasty stuff in it?
Yeah.
You know what was even weirder is I was looking at the new releases because Fractured Asshole was on there, and right next to it was a game that I definitely couldn't play on a plane based on the screenshots alone, and that's Gal Gun 2. Anyone know what Gal Gun 2 is?
Nope.
It looks like some hentai
It's a
shit.
hentai game?
I think it's a hentai game. Listen, this is based on a cursory glance at some thumbnails. It might be something special, but to me, it looks like I would be arrested.
It's just like that other Bayonetta, just like total hentai.
On the Wii, too.
I know.
Jeez.
Jeez, Nintendo.
Come on, Nintendo. I'm trying to fly here, not get put on some kind of blacklist. The fucking air marshal take me down.
Yeah.
I got one of the weebs everyone's talking about.
My white whale.
Anyways, we're going to be continuing our Borderlands playthrough tomorrow, which is Wednesday for whenever you're watching this. Wednesday at 3 p.m. We're on part 3, and we are burning through this game. Elliot's finally gotten good, and he's now carrying all of us.
He uses his special.
Yeah.
I'm Gunzerkin.
And then another thing we want you to watch is we did a Monday morning live show with Spool and talked about all of this Black Ops campaign stuff. And then also watch last week's Bully Hunters special.
Yeah.
That's your homework assignment. We'll see you soon.